around the world. And this evening, on a Wednesday afternoon in Europe, and in the night in Asia, and probably in the morning in other parts of the world in Latin America, we are having our GLG International Mentoring Webinar as at the time. I think it's the time right now. It should be at 5 p.m. So time. So once again, thank you very much for coming into our webinar. I'm Fred. I'm a diamond leader from Singapore, GLG member, and I'll be your host today. So tonight we have arranged to with you, everyone in the world. Okay, so get ready to listen from South America, from Asia, and from Caribbean. All right, sharing with you messages that could be in one lifetime, and also our one usability topic, Dealshaker, and also have our campaign of free K, which we'll be sharing with you. Without further ado, I would like to introduce to you. So let me put on my slides and introduce to you the first. I lost few seconds of connect, and I'm getting for this. And with that, do let me introduce for speaker. So this flag very colorful, and you recognize from America, from LATAM, America. On October, to be get the opportunity to meet with many from the LATAM. So the honor have Pazos, a diamond the who is speaking Spanish. Introduce us Atom Life Net, right? Us and give information, introduce to, and Mr. Dan, that Geo friend Venice will English for us. Miss academic back from the back, spending years in finance, bank operation director, and also cards, investments, LCF, KYC, compliance. His firm that. And for Daniel, he's a fashion, not practice vet. He has his income, became for
Es beginning, ¿verdad? Es beginning. Hola, Daniel, buenos días. Saludos a todos, el grupo y el equipo de liderazgo global de nuestra espectacular compañía.
Hello to everybody, to the leadership group of our company.
Es un orgullo y realmente un placer poder dirigirme a cada uno de ustedes y a la comunidad en general.
It's a pride and pleasure for me to make this word to the whole community.
Les voy a comenzar, primero agradecerle la invitación de los directores de este webinar.
First, I will thank the invitation from the people who has cooperated with this webinar to invite me.
And, es importante que conozcamos un poco sobre LATAM.
It's very important to know first some things about LATAM, Latin America.
¿Qué es lo que sucedió en estos últimos meses, especialmente desde el mes de enero?
What did happen recently in the last month in Latin America?
¿Qué es lo que estamos en este momento haciendo que las cosas se den en equipo junto al corporativo?
What we're doing now to make the things happen all together with the cooperative, with the corporate.
Y realmente haya un lazo de unión entre los diferentes continentes y que seamos uno solo a nivel global.
And that we can work together with the whole continent, with all the countries, and work together in the same way.
El liderazgo con el que se manejó Latinoamérica fue realmente un liderazgo de mucha dictadura, hablemos, en donde no hubo realmente ese sentido de trabajo en equipo y por objetivos comunes.
The leadership that we used to have in Latin America in the recent past was like a dictatorship that didn't allow us to work together and to work for the same objective that the company had.
No se manejaron, o el anterior liderazgo de Latinoamérica no se manejó bajo lineamientos y bajo los valores corporativos de One Life, como también bajo la misión y visión de nuestra compañía.
We just now, until now, we didn't work with the guidelines of the company and the vision and the mission of the company as the rest of the world.
Eran realmente sistemas que perjudicaban y hacían daño a los equipos al generar la desintegración, la división y dar mucho poder a pocas personas.
We had a manner to work that make a lot of hurt to our teams in Latin America and made some teams have a disintegration and division because of how it was managed in the past.
Esto generó un gran problema e impactó en el enfoque de diferentes líderes de los países de Latinoamérica.
That affects a lot some leaders in Latin America and made that some of them didn't work as they used to.
Existió mucha deslealtad hacia One Life, una falta de ética, realmente no se dio el sentido de un liderazgo que necesitaba LATAM para su progreso, y la comunicación se lo generó de manera muy exclusiva, mucha manipulación de la misma y sobre todo mucha mentira, engañándonos permanentemente en los chats correspondientes o en los grupos sobre información que nunca fue veraz.
Well, in the recent past, again, we have to front some disloyalty from some people that were not ethic with the principles of the company, and also the leader and all the organization in LATAM. We had to affront that we were lack of communication, lack of information, and that make that we didn't know where were our vision in that time.
Sin embargo, para todos los líderes de Latinoamérica que entendimos que aquí nos debemos a la comunidad, que nos debemos a nuestra compañía, que estamos totalmente agradecidos y comprometidos con OneLife, seguimos firmes, hemos seguido sin parar, sin dudar y con toda la confianza hacia la marca, hacia el corporativo y hacia este extraordinario proyecto.
But nevertheless, the leaders that we are working in Latin America, we continue working without stopping, without doubt, and we keep working together in order to get the vision of the company also in Latin America.
El enfoque en este momento nos hemos mantenido, y luego de la gran reunión que tuvimos la oportunidad de estar presentes en Sofía con el corporativo, venimos no más seguros ni más confiados, sino venimos con mayor optimismo y con toda por hacer de nuestra compañía el mejor mundo.
After the big meeting that we had last week in Sofia in the corporate offices, we came not more confident and more optimist. We came with more anxious to work to make the things happen in the next future.
Bajo un sistema de trabajo en el cual vamos a manejarnos con valores como la convicción, como el compromiso, la lealtad, la edificación y el trabajo en equipo.
Now we are sure that we will work under a system based in loyalty, commitment, hard work, and edification.
Por eso podemos indicar que el mercado latinoamericano es uno de los mercados muy importantes para nosotros como compañía, porque somos el % de la población mundial en Latinoamérica, con 660 millones de personas, en donde existen países que son de 20 incluso en la economía, que apenas hemos captado un mercado menor al 0.05%. Sin embargo, al mirar las cifras de crecimiento en los últimos meses, LATAM ha demostrado con trabajo y resultados que estamos después de Asia como la segunda comunidad de mayor crecimiento, superando incluso el número de miembros que han ingresado últimamente a Europa.
Okay. Well, for us now, we have a big goal in LATAM because it's a continent that for a while has 660,000 of people, but we are just only less than 1% of the community in One Life. So now we think that Latin America have the biggest role to improve the numbers and to achieve to be the second continent in One Life after Asia.
Bajo el gran liderazgo de Julian Cervini, Luis Segura y todo el equipo de liderazgo de Diamantes que estamos acá, estamos realmente comprometidos y seguros que vamos a hacer de Latinoamérica una potencia, no solamente en One Life, sino del mundo de network. Queremos dejar un legado, queremos hacer una leyenda, porque entendemos que este proyecto no solo es de One Life, es un proyecto para el mundo entero, para lo social, para un mundo más justo, para la distribución de la riqueza, para educar a la comunidad y para mejorar la calidad de vida de la gente.
Okay, under the leadership of some of the main leaders of Latin America and all the rest of the diamonds, we are sure that we are going to put Latin America in the good way in order to make our not only educational and social objective, but also to make Latin America a very good community inside the company.
Por ello, los resultados de estas últimas calificaciones se han obtenido 8 diamantes. Hemos llegado al mercado, un diamante azul, y muy próximo vamos a tener un nuevo diamante azul aquí también por el lado de Ecuador, que estamos a un poquito de lograrlo, y eso da mucha alegría y satisfacción saber que cuando hay un esfuerzo y compromiso se logran los resultados y apoyamos fuertemente a nuestra compañía querida.
Well, that is why recently we could achieve some new diamonds and blue diamonds, and soon we will have another blue diamond in Ecuador. That make us happy and tell that we are in the right way to achieve all the objectives that now we have in Latin America.
No puedo dejar de felicitar y agradecer al corporativo, agradecer al señor Javi, nuestro capitán, que realmente tiene un compromiso y un amor a su compañía, como también a la doctora Pecelina, quienes están dando muestras de profesionalismo, de amor por su compañía y de amor por su comunidad, que nos están apoyando, cuidando, digamos, como los hijos que estamos dando esa fuerza a One Life, y que cuando existe una dirección correcta, pues vamos a llegar siempre a feliz término.
Well, I cannot finish before telling our thanks to Habib, our captain, and Veselina, to make all the proof to bring us all in the right way, and to keep us like we were their son, and work for the best of all of us.
Quiero felicitar y agradecer a toda la comunidad de LATAM, independiente de su rango, por toda esa confianza, esa paciencia, esa prudencia y ese amor por su compañía. A todas aquellas personas que saben que acá nosotros los estamos también cuidando y que estamos trabajando por el bienestar de todas las familias de LATAM y por ende de todos los 3,5 millones de personas que somos en el mundo, a quienes realmente nos debemos.
I want to say thank you to the whole Latin American community. No matter which is its rank, we are very, very happy for this patience, this prudence, and this love for the company and the work. And we are sure that together we can go to a better step in the next days.
Hoy en día se pudo dar lugar a algo que siempre buscamos en LATAM, la unión de todo el equipo en un solo puño, en un solo objetivo, sin egocentrismos, sin orgullo, sin arrogancia, sin divisiones, con un solo fin, con una sola meta. Felicitarles a todos los líderes de los diferentes países, a ti, Daniel, de Colombia, de Argentina, que entendieron que tenemos una misión, que entendieron y entendimos todos que realmente estamos aquí para servir, no por dinero, que eso no es lo que nos mueve, sino por crear realmente una revolución financiera, crear realmente un nuevo sistema descentralizado que incluya a millones de familias, a las finanzas y a la economía.
I want to tell that we achieved in the recent days something that we missed in Latin America, and it's the unification of all the leaders and the unification all of the different lines that we take life in the network marketing in Latin America. I want to give my felicitation to people from Colombia, Argentina, and the rest of the Latin American country that we know that we have to work together, not for money, but in order to bring our education, financial education to more people, and to bring this project to most people, but in the good way. Doing it together.
Fue un placer conocerles a grandes líderes de impacto mundial en Sofía, como Mr. Simon Lee y todos los demás líderes, que miré en ellos un tremendo amor a su compañía, una humildad, mientras más alto, más humildad, que realmente son un ejemplo a seguir y que cuando se mira un gran compromiso tenemos que mirar y también tomar las acciones correctas. Felicitarles a todos ustedes, señores diamantes, señores líderes de sus países, porque están haciendo que las cosas sucedan, porque están muy, muy comprometidos con la compañía y que juntos, todos nosotros, vamos a decir al mundo, aquí estamos, aquí nos quedamos para lograr el objetivo que siempre hemos querido. Ser no solo los número uno, ser los mejores.
It was nice to meet those all leaders like Simon Lee and the other leaders. I saw a lot of love to our company. I saw a lot of humility. I congratulate them to all of you leaders and diamonds from your different country, because you are doing that the things happened, and we will join you in that matter, in that way, in the future.
Por el tema del tiempo, tengan la certeza y la seguridad que todo este equipo de liderazgo de LATAM vamos a dar nuestro 1000% para seguir no con la cantidad de cifra anterior, sino mucho más allá, más fuerte. Estamos a 2 días de hacer una convención muy grande, que ese es el inicio de una renovación y del crecimiento exponencial en LATAM, en donde van a estar presentes cerca de 800 personas que realmente en el último año es la primera vez que se va a calidad de personas de una convención de Latinoamérica por justamente el mensaje que están recibiendo y el empoderamiento de la gente hacia este proyecto.
Okay, you have to be sure that we will help the rest of the continent to make our project stronger. We are just 2 days from a new convention that we will have in Latin America. This is a convention that we will have more than 8,000 for 800 people. Sorry, 800 people. That is something amazing for us now. It's maybe the first convention in the last days that we will have with all the renovation, all the renewal, and the exponential ground that we are sure we will have increasing in the next month. That will happen in Latin America because of the message that all the people in Latin America have received after our meeting in Sofia, Bulgaria last week, and after they have seen us, the rest of the world are working without any interruption in the past month. So that message will help us a lot to improve our work in Latin America.
Estamos ya en nuestro tiempo, así que les digo, señores, Latinoamérica está con ustedes. Muchas gracias por darnos esta oportunidad. Cuenten con nosotros, cuenten con un equipo de trabajo comprometido con la visión y misión de la compañía, con los valores del corporativo, no con la misión y visión personal, porque este es un proyecto global, un proyecto muy importante para el mundo entero, creo, porque estamos también trabajando en impactar y sobre todo pensar en esos 2.000 millones y más personas en el mundo que no tienen acceso hoy en día y que están aislados de la economía y de las finanzas. Vamos a hacerlo, vamos a lograrlo, estamos invencibles, juntos estamos acorazonados y no habrá poder que nos pare. Lo único que tenemos que entender es que este proyecto depende de todos nosotros y sabemos que estamos con enfoque, con decisión y para adelante, para atrás ni mirar, estamos los que estar y siempre en toda empresa existen momentos de renovación, de reestructuración y tarde o temprano llegan los líderes, los llamados y los que tenemos que hacer este proyecto que sea una espectacular realidad, que ya es una realidad, pero que lo vamos a fortificar juntos todos, hablando el mismo idioma, sin importar lenguas, etnias ni continentes, solo una misma misión. Un placer haber estado aquí con ustedes. Que Dios les bendiga, mucha corazón, que One Life está para muchas décadas como tal.
Well, it's time to finish because of the time. We want to tell you that LATAM is with you. Thanks a lot for that opportunity. You can count in that we will work together. We will work like a team. We have the same mission and the same vision than you. We don't believe on personal visions. We're here to help. We're here to help to especially that 2 billion people that in the world are out of the financial system. We're going to make that invisible together. There is no power that can stop us. It depends on all of us, and we have not to look back. Now it's time to renovation, to restructuring the company, All the company has to be restructured one time or many times. That is our time. It's time now for new leaders arriving, and there is a reality that we already are strong, but we are going to be stronger. Thanks a lot for this opportunity, and a big hello, a big hug from Latin America to the rest of the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Raul, and thank you, Daniel. My apologies for the audio breakaway just now, right? And I just would like to introduce to everyone who is online. Mr. Raul is the diamond leader and also the franchise holder for Ecuador and Chile, right? With his many years of 18 years of banking industry experience, and he is actually working very actively in the LATAM. And also Mr. Daniel, he is a vet by profession, but he is also running his own magazine publishing. He's an editor over many years. And right now, not only that he is a franchisee for Venezuela, but he's also working very actively in Europe, in Spain. So, gentlemen, thank you very much for sharing with us the information from LATAM, introducing LATAM operations leaders to us, right? As like you said, it's unification, unity is together for more, right? So thank you so much once again, and let us hear from more from the LATAM leaders in next few other webinars. So next we have our Mr. Simon Lay online. And of course, without much introduction, I think most of us knows our crown diamond, Mr. Simon Le. And he just was he was with me in China, in Henan, the province called Henan, and we actually have a 3 days event in Henan, China. We had a Dealshaker fair with 100 over stalls, 100 over merchants. We have a training, we have a 1-day tour, and we have the honor to have Mr. Simon Lay and Mr. Dao Hai Hao from Vietnam to be with us to grace our event. So let us invite Mr. Simon Lay to tell us about the one usability, what he saw, what he felt in the China Dealshaker market. Mr. Simon.
Okay, thank you, Fred. Can you see the screen?
It's coming up. Yes, we can see now. Thank you.
Okay, first of all, thank you, Fred. Thank you, Raul and Daniel. Last weekend, I was in Sofia. We have a series of meeting, training back in the Sofia office. And I'm so glad to see both of you, Raul, Daniel, and the whole group from the leader from Latin American, around 23, 24 leaders. So I was in Latin America, Panama and Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, and I love these countries so much. And we have a conversation, we have introductions between the GLG and the top leader from Latin America. And and so very amazing, because what? Somehow in the past, you guys don't have enough information. Some information is not transparency, but you guys keep fighting, keep going, keep moving. And you guys come to the Sofia to get more update information and planning the strategy for the next phase. So that's very amazing. And in the past, I did not see many leaders from Latin American. They understand about the GLG, Global Leadership Group, because you guys don't have information. You did not have information in the past. So this time when you came, you understand that GLG. GLG mean more responsibility. GLG mean we need to know about the one ecosystem. to make sure everything is work well. So I'm so glad to see more leaders from Latin American become the franchise holder, and also more came to become the GLG. So I love to be there one more time. Maybe next year I love to be there many times. So anyway, Latin American 650 million people, 8.5% of population. And if you remember our beloved Captain Case, he always mentioned Latin American and Africa are some of the continental very needs financial revolution, very needs our financial one academy. So that's hopefully so Latin American will come back and be strong in one life, one academy, and Dealshaker. So thank you. Now come back to the key topics. Right after we have a series meeting in Sofia. So Fred, we go on the way to Henan, China. So over there, we have a fantastic excellence event, including the mastermind, gala dinner, expo, and also the one-day tour. Before we go further for what I see over there, let's come back about 1.5 months ago. 1.5 months ago, I want to mention again about the story of China. Why? Because for all of us know China is 1.4 million people. They have a 1.3 million member in one life. 33% of the entire community that come from China. But somehow about 2.5 years ago, just China, like they did not do anything with the one life. They did not do anything of the Dealshaker because they did not have a leader. The apply. They left the company, and majority of them, they don't have correct information, update information. So that's why the leader there, they don't know what to do. Luckily, with the GLG, we have Fred and Sherry, also the franchise holder in China. They came to China, and they go around, they look for some key leader, key merchant, and tie them together. And 1.5 months ago, in the Inner Mongolia, the first ever Dealshaker in China. In China, very complicated because the government still watch out. If you organize more than 1,000 people, you have to ask for the special license. So that's why they organize in the grassland. Look like nobody know where the location until the day for the mastermind. Very interesting. And we have a good time for the first ever Dealshaker in China, in Mongolia. And even though I just recall some picture, we have very good like the grand opening with the host. Many people from 10 countries joined this event. And for the first event in China, more or less about 500 members are from 10 countries and 55 merchants. And that's the first step for China. Then, less than 1.5 months later, that's the second Dealshaker event, bigger, organized in Henan. Henan is one of the 6 million people. The whole province about 96 million people, almost equal population of Vietnam. So this one is very amazing because what? More people interested. By the calculation, we have more than 900 people come for event. Actually, in China, they can get more people than that number. But because the strategy of the Fred and Sherry and the team, they want to do city by city, just like all together later. But they want to create the momentum city by city, and they move next one. So that's why they don't need to ask for the special license. So that's why they control the number less than 1,000 people. And very interesting when I know they sell the ticket 80% the people outside of that city, and another 20% of the ticket they select the leader in different city. They select the leader in that city to invite for the event because they really want to show Dealshaker and One Life still going very well. And the leader, the local leader, if they want to organize the Dealshaker in their city, they need to follow the compliance. They need to follow the way Fresh and Sherry set up. So I think that's very smart move. The first day, mastermind. Many local leaders, they're very good. They know, they understand, they travel around many countries, they learn, and right now they come back to do very professional event in China. Many good leader. I mean, they have a couple years, 10 years, 15 years MLM experience. Only thing they lack is because they don't have enough information. But right now they keep track. They come back to the track, and they show on the training how other country, how other event they do the Dealshaker, how they should do in China. So a lot of lesson to share, a lot of presentation they share among the member. And one of the topics, I don't know, every event I go, I'm the last one to present. All of them they say the last part for me to close in and share something. So I just go quickly about the MLM. Why I'm in the business 5 years. I still love One Life. I still love to do MLM, but also Dealshaker is the platform, the game changer, and we need to focus on. One of the questions I love to ask every big event, I ask the member, do you really love OneCoin? Do you love OneCoin, 1 day's usability everywhere? You don't need to carry you with cash. You can use the coin to solve anything. Everybody say yes. And next question is, I ask if you love OneCoin so much, if you love Dealshaker so much, how many items? Listen, how many items you carry with you every single day, from head to toe? Because if you say you love OneCoin, but you don't try to buy anything on the Dealshaker, you don't carry the t-shirt, the hat, the ring, the watch, the clothes with the One Life, OneCoin, Dealshaker. So that means you not love enough. So I am so happy in China right now. Easy to find the member. They carry 7 or 8 items. 7 or 8 items they wear. They carry with them every single day. And one young ladies, they carry 11 items. They bought from One Life, OneCoin. They bought from the, with the One Life logo. So very interesting, because if we love Dealshaker, if we love OneCoin, we need to show out for people to know you love it so much. So that's one question. So I update for the event what the outcome from the meeting from Sofia, because they had a series meeting, many meetings, 14, 15, 17, 18 meetings. But basically, the meeting in Sofia, I know many people want to know. And I update for the China people, China big member. We're talking about the GLG restructuring. Because the GLG right now, seem not many people, they work on the GLG. GLG mean more responsibility. GLG, that means you have to stand up to support the network. not only your downline, but all the people. So that's why we discussed about in the future what GLG should be. Secondly, we're talking about propose the company some new promotion to continue to be one life. Another topic we discussed about how to run the campaigns free K, and we take it into action. Another topic we discussed about, we emphasize one more time. We don't need to speculate the news, something the company never announced. Let's wait the companies announce some news officially in the back office. Because I saw many leaders, many people, they just create something on the air and they talk. They say now the day go to exchange, the day something like that. Not that way. Please, we look for the corporate announcement officially. So to eliminate on the confusion of the network. And the last one is, I'm so glad a lot of training for the new franchise holder around the world, and many of them come from Latin America. So very much that we update during the event. And I still want to remind again about we are in the education, financial education. So that's why we offer the Finance One Academy. Remember, we are in the business of the education, financial education. Remember, when we say the revolution, that's been from beginning. Maybe people don't like you, they ignore you. They don't know what what you have, what you in them up, you want to do. And then they may laugh at you, they may against you, they fight at you, they don't want you to successful. And maybe they want to destroy you. But when you're successful, they want to go with you. If you look on the picture about the airplane, the same thing. The first of all, nobody believes airplane. And then they laugh at you. And then they want to destroy the airplane. And then now airplane very popular. Everybody want to, fly with the airplane. The same for the cryptocurrency. The same for the financial revolution. And again, I really want to mention about the Energy Bus, very famous book. We are the driver of our bus from destination A to B. We are the driver. And we know what we want to do. During the trip, during the journey, maybe some passengers get on the bus, get up the bus. That's normal. We still need to control the bus because we, the driver, we want to go to the destination. Maybe there's some flooding, turbulent, the road not good. We need to go around, yes. Or maybe we have to slow down, take a rest, yes, because the road condition is not good. But remember, if we want to go from the A to B and we are the driver, we need to keep going, no matter what. If we believe in this mission and vision of the company, we believe in financial education. We believe in the financial revolution. We need to keep going, no matter what. The weather, the road, the people, something the challenge, but cannot stop us. So if you have a time, find a book and read about that. And then here, I just showed out about after Henan China event, so many events for me. The end of this month, I came to Mongolia, and in the middle of the next month, I came to Russia. I go to Russia, and I go to the Italy for the event. So, 17 October 17, in Sofia office, I celebrate my 5 years anniversary with One Life. remember 27 September 2014. That consider our first years of our company. So I joined the company 5 years already. And I'm so very happy. Whatever we achieve for the first 5 years, that's remarkable. A lot of things we do. We have almost 3.6 million people. We have almost 200 countries. We have one ecosystem. And nobody can achieve like us. And yes, that's 5 years. But we still need a lot of things to do. I know the company, they planned in a lot of things for the next 5 years. So for me too, I never want to stop. I really want to work with you guys and work with the company to make this project successful. So that's why when I asked the question, I'm ready for the next 5, 10, 20 years with the company. In a lot of challenge and rewarding in the future. Are you with me for this journey for the next year now? You know, that's the key thing. We need to know why we need to do that and keep moving. And then the next day, remarkable for the expo, almost 1,000 people jump in and 120 merchants. Oh my gosh, double size compared to the first event in China. I know the organizer, they want to control the number. Otherwise, the number may be more than 1,000 easily. So they organize very professional, a lot of good quality product. And at a very good, the rate is right. And more or less they generate about 7.5 million euro sale in only one day. And you can see that's amazing, you know. And some picture, they love shopping from 8 in the morning until 4 or 5 p.m. They still keep shopping. They don't want to go home. And one of the merchant, wonderful electronic device, the owner, they put about 400 products, 90% by one coin. 90% by one coin. And so many buyers, even though they put the truck, the vehicle to take the product back, and they're so very happy. Oh my gosh, China's so big. I asked a friend, you know, maybe next year they can organize a couple of days and 100,000 people easily in China. And I know a lot of leaders, they crying because they thought the one coin, one life totally dead, not survive. But when they come here, they see the event, they see the environment, the atmosphere, they strongly believe and they really want to organize in their city. So China very big. I'm bet Fred and Cherry keep very busy for the next year and the year after that. And also we have a very good trip to go to visit one of the famous place in China, Shaolin Temple. Shaolin Temple, 1,500 years already. Very famous, especially for the Asian people. We love to watch the movie, the Kung Fu movie. Shaolin Temple, very famous. And we really enjoy the one-day tour. A lot of picture, a lot of story. Almost 300 people gathered together for the tour. And we have a good time together. So again, this is second time officially expo in China. And China wake up now already. They have a very good background in trading. They have very good in e-commerce. Only thing is they need the right leadership, the right information. And right now, thanks to all of us around the world, we keep doing. Thank you, Fred, Sherry, and the key leader in China. They make it happen. And I think you guys, next time in China event, you guys should go there. A lot of things to serve for. A lot of story, a lot of food, a lot of sightseeing. And I love China so much. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, all the leaders in China, around the world. Keep believing, keep moving, and make things happen. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. Come back to you.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much. You're gone.
Yep.
So let me just change the PowerPoint.
Yep.
Thank you. So as we have heard what Simon have shared with us, the Dealshaker Electric Appliance Fair in Henan. Right, we have a team Dealshaker Fair in Henan this time round, and they are actually not a member merchant. They are not. They are an outsider. We actually managed to convince them to come in to Dealshaker because we can bring them business. So with this, I would like to share with you a sales pitch that we have been using, and we find it very successful. So we would like to take this opportunity to share with you how do we do merchant recruitment sales pitch. And I hope that this will be helpful, this will be useful as part of our sharing with the whole community to build the one usability. So we'll have to keep our pitch very, very simple. We highlight the prospect challenge, present our solution, okay, so that they will not resist us. One of the most common point that we always hear is people asking when is the exchange open. Unless the one can be encashed, otherwise merchant do not want to sell in Dealshaker. We always told these members that you are the one who asked this question and having this thinking. For a normal merchant, they will not ask when the one can be encashed into coins, into cash. Why is it so? Because as a businessman, we know that no clients equals to no business. So what do actually merchant wants? Merchant wants crowd. They want crowd to come to their shop. They want this crowd to become a paying customer. And they want cash flow. Because without cash flow, they can't run the business. So how to attract people to their store? They have to do advertisement. They have to pay for advertisement. But when you pay for advertisement, when you do not have the desired results, what do? You continue to do advertisement because you want more business. Some people will say, I do not do TV, I do not do radio and newspaper advertisements, okay? But you do give discount, 30%. 50%, buy one, get one free, 60%, 80%, buy one, get two free. Take a look at all these promotions, 70% for the shoes. That means every $100, you only pay $30, euros, yuan, whatever. Every 100, you only pay 30. If you see a 70% discount, will you walk into the shop and take a look? Many members will say, yes, of course, I will take a look. Okay, but will you surely buy the discount shoes? They say, maybe not. You know, I may even buy the full price shoes. It depends. But the 70% is a promotion. The 70% is an attraction. So every 100, you take back only $30, and you're willing to do so. But let me introduce to you a Dealshaker platform. Right? I have a proposal for you. I'll let your brand and your products advertise in a 3.5 million community. Because it's a pre-sale voucher. These people will have to buy a voucher first, and that's why it's a confirmed sale. You can sell at full price without discount. And all you need is to accept partial one DCP. Not necessarily must accept 100% one, just partial. Okay. Give you an example. We sell a wine. This is an advertisement. Buy two, get one free. $60 a bottle. So the discount is 34%. So I'll change the $60 into 60 euros for easy calculation into one. Buy two, get one free. Original price is 180. You pay 120 only. The buyer will pay 120. The seller will receive 120 and not 180. So the question I ask is, when can the seller encash the missing 60? I always ask the members, when can the merchant take back the 60? And members will tell me, no, I cannot take back because it's a discount. You cannot take it back. So think, at a $60 per bottle, you collect cash 100. The balance 80, you collect in 2.681. Total revenue is 180. You did not lose one bottle of wine from the buy two get one free promotion. So what can you do with the 2.681? You can buy a roast duck on the Dealshaker. You can see a roast duck costs only 0.93. Okay, and you can buy 3 roast duck. That means the 2.681, you can use it like money. It is better than you lost a bottle of wine in a buy two get one free promotion. The selling price is 180. You collect 80 in once. You collect 100 in cash, and that is your cash flow that you can run your business. And the 2.681 you can use to buy other things from other merchants, or you can wait till the public exchange opens if you want to wait. It's compared to buy two get one free. You collect full 180 and not lose one bottle of wine and only collect 120. In China, there's a community of 1.2 million. 10% is 120,000. 5% is 12. 1%. Sorry, 1% is when we can do 0.01%, is already 120 new customer. I can bring it to you. Yeah. So, do you want this business? How many merchants say I do not want 120? If you want, I create a deal for you. I let your wine sell in China. Yeah. Look in the past, in the whole world. Last year, we have Singapore, we have Thailand. These are the people that come to Singapore Expo. Do you want these people to buy wines from you? Or do you want to go into an exhibition and let these people buy from you? This year, we have in Sydney, we have in Korea, in Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh, in Taipei, Taiwan, Taipei, we have in Baku, we have in different places, right? And in Mongolia and in Henan. Okay. So this is how we actually explain to our merchants. Example, this is a deal in Singapore. 100% one, pay for a $50 dining voucher. So you write very clearly all the terms and conditions. Each voucher is 50, minimum spending is 100, then you can use. If you need to spend more than 200, and then you can use 2 vouchers. Dine in only. Voucher cannot redeem for cash. Voucher cannot be used with other in-house promotion. You write down your terms and conditions very clearly. You can see they come up with 1,000 deals. They sold 513 already when I do this screenshot. Okay, so now let's take a look. The figures, 50 versus 100 minimum spending. So if you go for dining, you spend, you can see that it's in euros, $30 euro voucher, you must spend at least 60. So 60, you can eat for about 4 people. So what happens if they spend more than 60? Example, 90. They can only use 1 voucher. They have to give you 60 euros. And the 60 euros is a cash flow. Diners need to spend more than 120 before they can use 2 vouchers. Each table, if you have 4 diners, he have sold 513 coupons. That means we have brought him 2,052 new customers. He have sold 513 vouchers at 1.07 DCP. He collected 548.91 coins. And minimum spending is 30 euros. You can see 60 versus 30. So there's 530 customers paid. The minimum income revenue that he would make is already 15,390 euro dollars. Okay. So in this promotion, we bring you crowd, we bring you paying customer, we bring you cash flow, right? And also we bring you something called OneCoin, which is a digital money. Okay. So with this proposal, we have actually make it very useful in China, and it was featured. You can see these are all the deals in hotels. Okay, available in hotel. These are the deals, right? We have tour packages. All these are tour in China. We have diamond rings, we have watches, we have hospital, hair salon, shampoo, rice, tea, honey, general items available. Okay, so we are promoting the usability of one to make it a win-win situation between the merchants. We bring you customers, and for all the buyers who are one lifers, our one can be used, and our platform will be very successful. And that is how a simple pitch that we use to promote the usability of one, right, in the China market, to bring in a lot of merchants into the Dealshaker platform. I hope that this simple sales pitch will be useful as you listen, and you can apply it in your own region and bring in more merchants into your region. And when we visit you, we can use our one in your region, right? And thank you very much for listening to my short sharing on sales pitch. And right now, we will talk about Free K. And with this Free K campaign, we would like to invite Patrice James, Blue Diamond GLG member, franchisee Caribbean, with King James. All right, he's a wife of our King James, and she will update us more information on the Free K campaign updates. Right, Patrice, I would like to hand over the mic to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Fred. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my fellow One Life independent marketing associates worldwide. Last week, King James launched the Free Konstantin campaign, and today I'll go through the details of the petition with you, and at the end, I'll give an update of the number of signatures that we have acquired as a global team thus far. So just give me a moment to share my screen. Right now, I am on the free-konstantin.org website. From here, I'll take you to the petition and we'll see the figures updated. So if you are a new associate and you are not aware, Mr. Konstantin Ignatov is the brother of our founder of One Life, Dr. Ruja Ignatova, and he was the head of management at head office in Sofia, Bulgaria, until he was detained by the US Justice Department at LAX airport on the 6th of March 2019. So as a result of that occurrence, we as One Life IMAs, what we have decided to do is stand in solidarity to get the voice of the One Life network heard. So if you follow with me on the screen, I'm going to go through the petition. I know we have a lot of us here who already signed. The encouragement is that we get a lot more signatures added. So our mission with this website and with the Free Konstantin petition is to help the general public at large to understand the business One Life IMAs have been conducting, and to come to see and understand that the charges against our beloved Konstantin Ignatov are unjust and unsubstantiated. In order to gain a better understanding of the issues being highlighted on this website, it's necessary to provide some background on the One Life network, the One Academy financial education programs, and the One cryptocurrency. So we are still on the free-konstantin.org website, if you're following on the screen. So it's important for people to understand. We know there's a lot of misunderstanding about who we are. And in short, our mission as a One Life network is to enable a global community of internet users to take an active part in using and improving new cutting-edge digital products and services. In so doing, our stated aim is to increase the quality of life of the One Life members and their communities around the world. If I ask most of us on this call right now, few of us can say that we received a good level of financial education at school. So an important part of our mission as One Lifers is to provide an alternative and equal access to practical and relevant financial education to people around the world. This is being done through the increased financial knowledge which can be gained in part from the One Academy educational programs. So if you just continue to follow with me, you'll see how the ecosystem comes together nicely and it makes sense, the entire mission that we are on. So One Academy is an educational arm. It is the educational arm of the entire ecosystem. devised and brought to life by the project founder, as mentioned before, and visionary Dr. Ruja Ignatova. The One Academy educational programs are delivered online via the e-learning platform. The programs have been developed by international finance experts and academics, which cover a broad range of financial and legal topics, including the headings below. I'm not going to read through all of them, but we have the One Academy Finance, which starts off with the introduction to finance. Then we have Forex, One Academy Forex, and One Academy Law. I know when I interact with many members globally, a lot of members I came across have not even gone into their One Academy. Some of them were actually shocked that they actually had education available to them. These are the things that cause the world to misunderstand what our project is about. So I believe that it's very important that we mention these things on the website and include it in the petition. So that's the One Academy. So you're a One Life member, which we sell educational packages, and those educational packages is the One Academy. What is OneCoin? OneCoin is the first transparent cryptocurrency designed to be a global payment system for everyone. OneCoin has a vision of providing a secure and reliable payment system to facilitate financial transactions everywhere for everyone, including the unbanked population, of which there's approximately 2 billion. The OneCoin cryptocurrency, or One as referred to it, uses a centralized blockchain which is designed to protect its members' safety and ensure compliance on AML, which is anti-money laundering, CFT, which is this countering the financing of terrorism. So all those rules and regulations. The company has a strong emphasis on compliance and has implemented strict compliance policies designed to meet and in some cases exceed the expectation of monetary authorities around the world, including KYC and our KYCC. Know your customer, know your customer's customer. So as we always say, we are designed for regulation. We are waiting, of course, for the regulations to be passed, and we will, of course, be in line and have everything set for that regulation with the way our model is built. So the One cryptocurrency has been designed for usability, although the One cryptocurrency is not yet on a public exchange. Since early 2017, the coin has been traded for goods and services on the Dealshaker e-commerce platform. Dealshaker is a crucial and integral part of the One ecosystem. So the question is, how is the One cryptocurrency acquired? And there are 3 ways that you can acquire One cryptocurrency. The first is by mining, which is free optional promotional tokens through the One Academy education that was just mentioned. The second way one can be obtained is by earning promotional tokens, which is within your network, the networking part of the business. And the third way, which you heard presenters that preceded me talk about, is the becoming a merchant on the Dealshaker platform and accepting ones in exchange for goods and services. Now, it is very important for us to understand that currently there is no way of purchasing the One cryptocurrency, and therefore there is no way anyone can say that they have invested in One cryptocurrency, in our OneCoins. So the charges laid against Konstantin, we will now take a look at a couple quickly, I know in the sake of time, of the key charges against Konstantin Ignatov. Among the charges against Konstantin Ignatov is conspiracy to commit wire fraud. And in order to just touch on addressing this charge, in the next section, let us take a look at what a blockchain is. And I'm not going to go in depth into that, but my point here, or why I'm mentioning this, I read the entire document on the justice.gov website. I read it 3 times, and there are very, very simple misunderstanding happening inside of there. And this is why we believe not just you tell the community we want signatures, but to help fix the problem from within. Are we misunderstanding what we are doing? So one of those charges, or one of the things that's being claimed by the US Justice government is saying that OneCoin has no blockchain. From time and time again, and I'll just make mention to one instance, the chief investigation involving several countries, which started with the raid by the authorities on the company's head office in Sofia, Bulgaria, which happened in January 2018, in which all office office computer and server equipment was seized as part of this well-planned raid, which culminated in the company being under investigation for 2 years. A complex third-party IT opinion was commissioned by the public prosecutor's office, which resulted in the doubts about the existence of a blockchain being fully refuted. So those doubts were refuted through that investigation. So the next charge, and which is being stated, which shocks me, this when I read the document on justice.gov, it's a shock to know that they are saying that the one cryptocurrency has no usability. Clearly, they are not informed about what's going on with our ecosystem and within the community. So since early 2017, One Life members have been able to use their one cryptocurrency to purchase goods and services on the Dealshaker e-commerce platform. Currently, there are more than 112,000 merchants on the Dealshaker platform, and millions of one has already been traded in exchange for goods and services. This fact alone completely dispels the claim that one has no usability. For the avoidance of doubt, the price of the one cryptocurrency will only be determined by supply and demand when the coin is being freely traded on the public exchange. So those are just two points that were mentioned in this petition, in the petition document, and the reason why they have been highlighted is to illustrate the unjust and unfounded claims being brought by the US authorities against Konstantin Ignatov. Lastly, and in closing, before we go to check the signatures, we'll do it live here. Why all of this negativity? Why the negativity? I know in this community it's something that we don't like, but it's something that's happening daily. So having provided a brief overview of the mission of the One Life Network and the objectives of the one cryptocurrency, let us now take a look at a few of the main misconceptions. So we're just going to look at two of them quickly, which is also being said that we are Ponzi or pyramid scheme or scam. In order to address these claims, it's necessary to provide a brief outline of how the One Life Network operates. When a member joins the One Life Network, they have a clear choice as to whether they wish to optionally become a One Life IMA or simply benefit from the purchase of the One Academy. So they could just decide to go straight into their education. So they are under no obligation to introduce others or to participate in the network marketing side of things. It is also important to understand that unlike a Ponzi scheme, no purchase is required in order to get started in becoming a One Life IMA. Anyone is able to open a free rookie account and start benefiting from free information and education provided in their One Life back office, similar to the affiliate programs that are widely used in a broad range of industries. If one chooses to become a One Life IMA, they are then able to earn bonuses, like most other affiliate programs, from the One Academy educational programs purchased by new members. So in no way can the activities of One Life be legitimately described as fitting the definition of a Ponzi or pyramid scheme. The company has even obtained legal opinions from solicitors in multiple countries, which is available in your back office, in a bid to displace these allegations. Next, the last one I'll go through is the charge that people has lost money. There are many people coming up presenting themselves saying that they have lost money. The company does not offer any kind of financial investment, or coin for purchase. The company offers an increasing number of One Academy educational programs. Once a One Academy educational program has been purchased, it can immediately be accessed via the e-learning platform. From this point, the company actually has no further obligations to the purchaser. Some users may optionally choose to accept a number of promotional tokens with their purchase. If they accept these tokens, they can be used to join the mining pool operated by the company, for which one coins may be obtained. Okay, so what you're seeing there is as I said, the One Life ecosystem coming together nicely. So you have One Life members purchasing these One Academy packages, which then they have the option to have tokens to join the mining pool, and now they can participate as either a customer or a merchant on our Dealshaker platform and use their ones. In the interest of transparency, it would perhaps be amiss not to mention that with our 3.5 million One Life members, there were a number of incidents of mis-selling from a small minority of bad actors. And the company actually has gone to great lengths to address this challenge and has strict sanctions in place to address these issues. So anyone found mis-selling what we are offering, the company will deal with you. They will take the matter into their hands. So with all of the noise generated by the media, this has attracted the attention of the authorities, which has resulted in investigations over and over again, more than 30 countries around the world. And these investigations generally end with no action being taken, since the company's operations are open, transparent, and ethical. So that's the petition that's being signed. That's what you have already signed. If you didn't take a chance to go through the petition, what I just read, this is actually the change.org website. As you can see on the top right-hand corner, we have 17,832 signatures thus far. It's important to mention that, I hope you are seeing when I change my screen. I hope you're seeing each page. But right now I'm looking at the free Konstantin, the change.org website, sorry. So 17,832 signatures. It's important to mention, however, that a lot of our members, I don't know the exact percentage, but I already confirmed this with the leader in China and Vietnam, we are sorting out issues for access to the petition so that they can sign. I know when that happens, these numbers will increase greatly. So continue to share with friends and family. I believe that is it for me. I just want to make one more mention to the bottom. So what I'm scrolling through here is what I read to you just now. And okay, of course, we would like to call all members, your friends and family, share it with them. We would like to request your support for our cause by signing this petition to help us to free Konstantin Ignatov. And we know that all these signatures, the US Justice government Department would not just say, okay, we see these signatures, let us free Konstantin. But what we are doing is joining as a community, as a global One Life community, and letting the world know that we are here to stay, that we are making a change in this world. So go ahead and share with your friends and family. I thank you. Back over to you, Fred.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Patrice. So I would like to share, I would like to highlight one thing that Patrice has actually mentioned. All of us are actually one-lifers, right? We miss Konstantin, right? We know what he has been through, right? We can't be with him, but what we can do is to sign a petition online to show our support as one lifer, together for more, right? To be with him, although not physically, but in spirit, right? In our action, and we work hard towards our 100,000 signatures petition, okay, as soon as possible. So hereby we plead all of you, all of us, share with our community, regardless where you are. Sign up online and show Konstantin that we are there for him. Once again, thank you very much for listening to us tonight. And thank you for all our speakers sharing about our LATAM market, our Latin America, sharing about our Henan China Expo, the one usability that we are rising again back in China. Okay, and a very simple sales pitch that hope that you find it useful to speak to your merchants and bring them in, because we are able to bring them paying customers, we are able to bring them cash flow, we are able to bring them a digital assets where they can actually use it physically. And of course, not to forget, we are here to support 3K. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow One Lifers, my family members, and we will be with you again on next Wednesday, right, at 4 p.m. Sofia time. And here goes. Have a nice morning, afternoon, and evening. Ciao. Bye-bye.